Like a little bit too much if I just force.
Like kind of pay for or kind of commit to those.
What's up, world, and welcome back to the channel. Right now we are at our home in Los Angeles, California, but April 17th is Malbec World Day, so we've partnered with Alamos Wines to bring a taste of Argentina back home.
Last year we went to the source of Malbec in Mendoza, Argentina, but this year we're gonna celebrate by cooking an Argentinian barbecue known as an Asado, which goes perfectly with Malbec wine.
So we've got our buddy Juan all the way from Argentina who's gonna show us how to make the perfect Asado.
First things first, we gotta get some meat, so we're at a Cut Above Butchery in Santa Monica, and we're gonna do our best to replicate the cuts you would get in Argentina here in the States.
What we're getting is flank. We call it vacío in Argentina. That's a cut that has a little bit of fat in there, but it's super flavorful. The fat will help the juices help cook the meat, and that's gonna make it really rich and flavorful. We're also getting skirt steak, what we call entraña, and then we're getting chorizo, and we're getting blood sausage, which we call morcilla.
In general, in Argentina they eat tons of meat, so they get like a pound per person, but here we're gonna go with maybe half a pound per person. We have like a dozen to 15 people coming today, so we're probably gonna get about 10 pounds in total between all the different cuts.
So all in all, we have over 11 pounds of meat. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a really good day.
Thank you so much.
Enjoy.
Let's do it.
All right, guys, well, we've just returned from the stores. We have our wine, bottle of Alamos Malbec. We got a bunch of meat. Now we need to build the barbecue, and in Argentina, they call barbecues parrillas. We have a couple of bricks, and we're gonna do like a DIY barbecue in our front yard.
So in Argentina, you can find parrillas everywhere. Every respectable Argentine will have one in their house, but here we don't have such big barbecues. So we went to the hardware store, we got 24 bricks, and then some of these replacement grills, which are only 15 bucks. So it's basically like a 3-sided rectangle or a horseshoe shape. You got 12 bricks on the bottom, they're spaced out for ventilation. Then there's a wall, and you just put the grills right on top, using 1 brick in the middle to hold it up. So the key to a parrilla is the heat, and for that, we're moving on to charcoal. The fire is lit, so I think that officially means one thing. I think we can crack open some wine right now.
Honestly, like just getting the scent of the fire and getting a glass of wine in hand is really bringing back memories of last year when we went down to Mendoza.
A bit of background. Last year, we went to the Valle de Uco, which is this valley in Mendoza, Argentina, right up against the Andes where they grow Malbec wine, and it's one of the best places where it grows. So that's where this wine comes from. And we were lucky last year because we got to go experience gaucho culture, which is like Argentinian cowboys who used to herd cattle. And it's that tradition of herding cattle that kind of created this asado culture. So
that's where I had my first asado. My first asado was in the Andes with real wood and great wine and Argentine meat. So we're gonna do our best today to imitate. Honestly, the fact that we're getting friends together, drinking wine, eating good food, is definitely making me happy for Sunday.
oh yeah. And
Cheers.
so, boom. But the point is to make this something you guys can do back home, and the most important elements of an asado are friends, wine, and good food.
We have the wine, we have the meat, the friends are on the way, so let's get cooking.
So usually when we do flank stick into the grill, we want to start with the part of the fat, you know. This will protect the cut from the fire, make sure it's still juicy. And also it will give it flavor, you know, the fat of the meat is actually good in this case. And what we're going to do is we're gonna start with 3 minutes on each side, we're gonna go with really strong fire, and then we're gonna go with a low fire and just let it cook for about 40 minutes on each side, maybe 40 40, a little bit less.
See, that's like the main difference between a barbecue and an Argentine asado. Americans would be like, 40 minutes, God, you know, like, no way. More Malbec, anyone?
Right here.
Take some. One of the best things about an asado is that when you have people who are grill masters, they basically say, get out of the kitchen, which means all the rest of us can just hang out and drink wine and chill. Cheers. Cheers to that. Salud.
Empanada.
While our friends are over here chilling, what a lot of the people who are watching the grill do is drink a mate. Mate is an Argentinian green tea. It's not quite a tea, it's very different. It has a very specific ritual around it. So this is the mate, that's the tea. And the straw is called the bombilla.
The bombilla. So now we're gonna pour some water before we put the bombilla, the straw. And now insert the straw. And a really important thing is, once the straw is there, you don't move it. It remains there. In Argentina, I think families have gotten in fights because someone moved the straw.
This is a bitter tea. It's not everyone's cup of tea, but it's really good if you like it. It's an acquired taste, and it goes really good with this dessert we've got over here called alfajores.
We're gonna put some chimichurri on top of the skirt steak. It's gonna give it lots of flavor.
Oh, that looks good.
I think we're gonna. The good thing about being the one that grills is that you get to try first. It's ready to go.
You want some?
Yes, please.
Everywhere else. Sweet. Maybe you guys
Like kind of pay for.
Ah, perfect. So the reason that this is so good with any grilled meat is because it's really bold. It's got like this like dark plums, cherries, blueberry flavor, and it cuts through the fat. It makes it perfect with any barbecue. I shouldn't talk with my mouth full, but it's just too good. So time to serve it up, pour another glass of wine, and have some dinner. All right, guys, well, the meat is ready. We're gonna serve it, sit down, enjoy the rest of the evening with a glass of wine. So big thanks to Alamos for making this possible, and hopefully this video inspired you guys to try your own asado at home.
Big thanks to Juan for being the grill master today. If you guys wanna take a trip to Mendoza, Argentina, click this link and go watch the video we shot last year. And in the meantime, remember, stay curious, keep exploring.
We'll see you guys on the road.
Peace!